You're a butthead. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today, it's actually been a while since I've talked about Twitch. Yes, I'm still streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/saltyjarvis. And recently, I say recently, a couple of days ago, Twitch support released, or showed off a tweet saying they're rolling out a new experimental feature powered by machine learning. Basically, it's a prompt that pops up whenever Twitch thinks you're saying something that is considered offensive or disrespectful. So you could be typing out something and Twitch goes, "Hey, wait a second." before you click send on this message, it might offend someone or it might be disrespectful, as a way to curve out or decrease harassment on Twitch. Because, you know, you typing out a message and then a pop-up saying, "Hey, this might be bad," is going to stop you. Like, in that moment, as you're typing out and then you see this pop-up, you're like, "Oh my god, yeah, no, I had no idea that this might be considered offensive or disrespectful. Oh god, I didn't realize that. God, maybe I should type out something." No, of course they know it's going to be offensive or disrespectful. Like, most people know it's going to be offensive, disrespectful. And most of the time, it's going to be a joke between friends, between streamer and audience, and they have that kind of relationship. I know I do with my audience. I know I do with other streamers. And this pop-up's going to appear, and you're going to be like, "Oh, yeah, send anyway. I'll also like the fact that over on the Twitter, it has send anyway as grey, and the purple thing as go back. Normally, the thing you want to do is purple, and the thing you don't want to do is grayed out. So they're using that psychological tactic of usually purple go forward, grey go back, especially on Twitch, as a way to also discourage sending this message. You're going to be probably writing out this message a couple of times. Like, the first time this is going to happen, you're going to be like, "Ha ha ha ha, you smell." Okay, my audience might say something slightly worse than you smell, but along the lines of "you smell," and then going to accidentally click go back when this message pops up, and then you'll be like, "What the hell, Twitch?" Also, sometimes my stuff gets auto-modded anyway, and it's just like, is it really that bad? I just said fuck. So yeah, this is going to be a inconvenience. I'm not sure how this is going to stop people from saying offensive or disrespectful stuff. If anyone's confused about what they're saying is offensive, disrespectful, it's maybe because they might be speaking in another language and they're not fully sure of it. But most of the time, they probably know that what they're saying is offensive and disrespectful, and they're going to post it anyway. I'm not sure how this is going to massively help out. It's going to be very annoying. It's going to slow down chats. It's going to make the end user experience way more annoying. It's experimental. It's using machine learning to understand what might be offensive or disrespectful. So I don't know, so it can keep up with new terminology, but there's also context. Like, it depends on who you're talking to and whether they all agree with it, okay? They're, like, okay with all this, like, bans against the streamer and stuff like that. Like, a lot of streamers are okay with the occasional criticism. Sometimes they have that kind of relationship where they're, like, being toxic or being, like, making fun of their audience, and the audience is making fun of them, and then it's all in good faith. And is it going to be able to pick up on the conversation that's currently happening on the stream, where it's like, "Oh no, this is fine"? Who knows? This feels like a sort of we're trying to do something but completely missing the mark. I would say that if the account is getting banned, like the person who's messaging and keeps getting their account banned, maybe look into those accounts rather than give everybody this whole pop-up thing that goes, "Oh, hey, well, hey now, listen there, Timmy. What you said might be offensive or disrespectful. All I said is you're a butthead." So, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is a waste of time? This is going to be an inconvenience. It's just gonna worsen the Twitch experience because it's just gonna have a new pop-up, and you have to remember to click send anyway rather than go back. You have to read. You can't just use the visual indications. It's like, well, again, why would anybody suddenly be like, if somebody's intentionally being offensive and disrespectful, do you think this pop-up is suddenly going to make them change their mind? Do you? Do you really think that this pop-up is going to come up and say, hey, you're being mean? Maybe don't. They're going to be like, oh, wow, I had no idea I was doing that. God, please, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Let me post a more... No, of course not. They're going to post it anyway, because that's how people are. Put your effort into something else. I don't know how you're going to decrease harassment. Just making it easier for people to ban accounts. I think that's it. That's all you're really going to do. It's just giving people an easier tool just to go banned. Right-click ban. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Twitch also released this DJ music licensing program, so now there's a whole bunch of DJs on Twitch. I popped into one of their streams, and the streamer immediately left, and I typed in, "You're a butthead," and luckily this pop-up came up telling me, "Are you sure you want to send this? Because it might be considered offensive and disrespectful." And I went, no, maybe I won't call them a butthead. That didn't happen. Actually, the part of the streamer just leaving as soon as I got there did happen, and I just left, and I was like, okay, cool. This feature is dumb. Goodbye.
Morse. Marvelous. Together on the track. Let's go. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, sus.